Bobby Parnell, who has seen the Phillies this year in relief, first time as a starter.
Boy, very interesting. His first 3 starts, they couldn't have been any different. His one against San Diego, of course, I think nerves overtook him. His next one against San Francisco, outstanding, and his last one giving up 9 earned runs.
Something that had never been done before, as Victorino gets drilled to lead off the game. But it was the next time up that he nearly swung out of his socks and almost fell over as Murphy snags that foul pop-up for the first out of the afternoon. Victorino runs. Santos's throw into the runner and skips right by Anderson Hernandez and into center field. And it's too high, ball 4. In the air to deep left center field. Sheffield going back. Pagan looking up near the wall, and it's out of here. Another first inning 3-run homer for the Philadelphia Phillies. Ryan Howard hits his 33rd of the year. He now has 102 runs batted in. His 4th straight season of 30 homers and 100 RBIs, only the second Philly ever to do that. And just as they did yesterday, the Phillies get the 3-run homer in the first inning to take the early lead. Well, the Phillies have now scored 101 first inning runs this year, the most in the majors, and again they've jumped on the Mets early as Ibanez strikes out for the second out of the inning.
He struggled when he got called up earlier.
Bouncing ball for Tatis. Now the long throw to get Phillies.
We asked our friends over there at the Philadelphia broadcast what his Cliff Lee has. Says he has 6 or 7 pitches and he throws them all for strikes.
And he pops up Pagan. Chase Utley circling under it, and he drops the ball. And Pagan safe at second. He'll get up and go to third. He's going to have a chance to score. Takes the turn and heads on in. A Little League home run for Angel Pagan. Chase Utley makes 2 errors on the same play, and Pagan scores to get the Mets on the board. It's going to be another one of those days, perhaps. Castillo hits one to left center field. And Victorino settles under this and uses 2 hands and squeezes it.
I'm not totally sure here. Sheffield looks like the state fair.
And that drops in. Worth chasing it. It stays in play. Sheffield turns second, heads for third, and Sheffield has himself a triple.
That rule is not universal for all stadiums, and maybe it should be.
Tatis to deep right center field. Back goes Worth. He has room on the warning track to make the catch, but Sheffield can walk on in on the sacrifice fly by Tatis, and the Mets get 2 runs right back. Facing a tough left-hander here, and he grounds one weakly out to Utley, who handles this one cleanly. That ends the inning.
All that stuff.
Eric Bruntlett pops one up into shallow left, and out goes Anderson Hernandez to one-handed.
Of the San Francisco Warriors back then.
Driven deep to left by Bacco. Back goes Sheffield to make the grab, but he drops the ball. Oh, my.
Are you kidding?
I hope so. Lee down swinging, second strikeout for Parnell. Nice snag by Parnell. Right on the webbing of the glove, and he gets Victorino.
Good pitch.
Santos down looking. 3-1 to Sullivan, and he jams him, and he grounds one out to Utley. Hit over the bag. That's a fair ball, and that'll go all the way into the deep corner. Hernandez to second, pulls in there with a 2-out double. 0-2 to Parnell. Past the mound, and Utley plays that spinning ball. Parnell running hard, but he's out. Final game of an 11-game homestand. 3-1 to Jason Worth, and he walked him. Utley hits one out to right center. Parnell just got that pitch in enough. And Pagan and Sullivan look at each other, and Sullivan makes the catch. Worth runs. Howard hits one in the air to right field deep. Sullivan back, looking up, and that ball is out of here. Into the Pepsi porch. Howard's second home run of the day. It's a 5 RBI afternoon, and the Phillies lead 5-2. Number 34 for Howard. And make it 25 home runs against the Mets. So Parnell, who had allowed only 3 home runs this season in 57 innings, has given up 2 to Ryan Howard today. 1 to left and 1 to right. Ibanez rolls over one, and Castillo throws him out for the second out. Hit hard down to third. Nice play by Tatis. And the submarine throw. Murphy tried to make the tag, but Phillies is safe. Line to the left field, a base hit. Phillies to second. He'll hold up there. 3-1. Bacco grounds one down to first. Parnell races over to cover, and the side retired. 1-2 to Angel Pagan, and he drives one into left field for a base hit. You know, they were four nice players. A tough throw by Lee for Howard to handle, and a nice throw to get him at second base. Bouncing ball for Bruntlett to handle, and that's the second out.
Pitch him, pull, pitch him in.
And he hits it right into the shift to Bruntlett.
Very quiet.
Lee down swinging. And he bounces one. Murphy wide to play it. Parnell's got to beat Victorino and just gets there for the second out. 3-1 to Jason Worth. And he walked him. 3-0 to Utley, who will swing in these spots, and he does, and lifts it to right center field. Pagan with the glasses on. On the inside corner, strike three called. On the outside corner, and Lee has back-to-back call third strikes.
Seems simple. It's not, but it seems simple.
Santos hits one sharply to short, and Bruntlett is there to grab it. 1-2-3 inning for Cliff Lee in the bottom of the fourth. On to the fifth we go. And Howard rips this one right to Castillo. Second time in this series that Castillo's caught a line drive in that spot against Howard. Ibanez rockets one up the middle, a base hit. Popped it up. Santos coming back near the screen, and he made the catch. Nice play by Omir Santos.
Well, I think Castillo had already had 2 stolen bases here as the Bruntlett grounds out. We'll address it next inning on the day.
And a nice try by Howard, but Sullivan has his first hit off a left-hander this season. Just couldn't get away. Hernandez lines one to second. Utley to first. Double play. He's always grinning, isn't he? Down to Phillies. Wasn't grinning last night. He was really upset. Biggest problem he had, he couldn't get lefties out. As he walks Bacco, the left-hand hitter, leading off in the 6th inning.
Billy do his thing, and they'll make the decision.
I mean, is he that insecure, or
you really, if you're Omar Minaya trying to make that decision, there's a lot to factor in. Under the glove of Tatis.
Oh,
and he walks Worth, and now the bases are loaded. Popped up. Infield fly rule should be called if it's fair, but it'll drift into foul ground, and Tatis squeezes it for the second out. Breaking ball struck him out. Down to third. Phillies with the running throw. Close play, but he got him. Well, he's going to turn 31 next week, and there's strike three called, and Castillo down looking. And Sheffield takes another one into right field. Just a little chip shot for his second hit of the day. Johan Santana opens the road trip in Florida tomorrow. 6:30 on SNY. That gets away from Bacco, and Sheffield down to second on the wild pitch.
Didn't he have a no-no through 5?
He did.
Out to right field. Jason Worth tracking it. Ibanez hits one well to center, chasing Pagan back, and Angel there to make the grab, one out. He got a good jump on that ball.
People that watch that series, I'm sure you did, Gary, said he hit ropes after rope after rope. 3 home runs in the series.
In shallow right, Sullivan, and Castillo goes out at the last moment and grabs it. It could have been me, though. Anderson Hernandez guns out Bruntlett, and Billy Wagner up in the Mets bullpen, perhaps for the final time, as Murphy hits one deep to center field. Back goes Victorino, going back, it's over his head, and it hops up against the wall. Murphy pulls in at second with a leadoff double. Jammed him, and he popped up right near the mound, and Lee's going to take it himself. Sullivan hits it well to left field, chasing Ibanez back, but he's there. And a bad swing by Hernandez to end the inning. Bacco lifts one to shallow right. Sullivan angling in. One away. 2-2. On the inside corner, strike three call. And Victorino takes ball 4, and that is the first base runner against Wagner this season. Victorino taking his lead. He's taking off. No throw by Santos, who spikes it, but Victorino holds it second. I can't remember the last time I saw that. 2-2 to Worth. Struck him out. Or will he be with the Red Sox?
Boy, it's got to be a weird thing, huh? Sitting on that bench.
Jeremy Reed hits one slowly. Park can't get it. Shoveled by Utley. Got him!
Oh, what a play.
What a great play by Chase Utley.
What a play. No time to throw. Nice shovel. And that's the right call. Just out of the reach of Park.
On the inside corner, strike 3 called. Pagan down looking for the second out.
Jim Plunkett years, and I stayed over the weekend in a fraternity, and I saw those football players. I said, I'm playing baseball.
Plunkett to Vataha.
Yes.
Castillo retired.
Down the first base line.
Down the left field line toward the corner. Sheffield won't get there, and it's a fair ball. Utley to second, takes a turn and holds on with a leadoff double. And the slider just missed, and he went around. Strike 3.
Boy.
3-2, and Ibanez hits it to left field. Sheffield got a late start back, and he won't get there. And it bounces away from him off the wall. Utley scores easily. Ibanez stops at second with an RBI double, and the Phillies have tacked on a run to make it 6-2. 3-1 to Phillies, and that's ball 4, and Phillies is aboard. Hits one well to right center field. Sullivan getting back in the gap, and Sullivan and Pagan makes the catch. Swing and a miss, and Stokes strikes out Baco to end the inning. So a nice outing for Stokes. Popped up. Utley calling. 1 out in the last of the ninth. Bouncing ball left side. Rollins. And Howard handles the throw. 1-2. Popped up. This should end it. Phillies waiting for it to come down, and the ball game is over. A 1-2-3 ninth for Brad Lidge. Cliff Lee goes 5-0 as a Philly. Ryan Howard hits 2 home runs and drive in 5. Phillies take 3 out of 4 in the series, and the Mets finish this 11-game homestand winning 4 and losing 7.